He can say, you know what, yo, let me get a bacon and cheese, and then I give you bacon and cheese, and then he had chew on the bacon and cheese. He had chew. You know, he sneezed on it, or he coughed, you know.
10 bands for the bread, nigga. Pull up for the life, nigga. Hit that for the flex. I love the press.
Hey guys, y'all already know what time it is. It's your boy, K to the I to the D. K to the I to the D. I'm back with another story time. So this story time is gonna be about the time that my dad kicked me out the crib. So, you know, and he had kicked me out the crib at his house. How he did that, I'm gonna tell you how. So, mind you, I went to New York, right? I tell everybody, okay, you know what? July 14th, I'm gonna be in New York, gonna be lit. I'm trying to turn up that day. That day I'm outside. I don't give a damn. Corona, no corona. I'm outside with it. So that day, right? I'm not trying to know. That day, it was Thursday. I touched out in New York like around 10 o'clock. I left that. I think, what time was my flight? I think my flight was like 6. It was like 6, and I got there at 9 in the morning. So I'll be over there. My cousin come pick me up. I go to his house, you know, because that's where I'm staying mostly my whole vacation is at his house. So I say, you know what? My cousin is there. I said, my cousin come pick me up, you know. I did not, forget that. The night before, I tell my come down like, Pops, I'm coming to New York tomorrow. I'm coming to I'm gonna be at your house. You know, can you come get me from Junior's house? I got you. When you touch down at Junior's house, call me and I'm gonna come get you. I said, okay, whatever, whatever. So my cousin picked me up. We go to his house. I'm waiting. He finally come and get me. So I'm at his crib. It's the first day. My first day in New York. He come get me from my cousin's house, and then I go to his house. So the next day, I think the next day, my friend come get me like dumb late, like 11. It's like 11. Outside is like dark and everything. So it's like 11 o'clock. I'm outside, and then he's like, yo, I'm outside. Let's go. So my friend's like, yo, I'm outside. Let's go. And I tell my dad's wife, I'm like, I'm outside. I'm about to leave. I got my mask. He's like, yo, your mask. I got my mask. But I'm out to leave. I'll be back whenever. So while I'm in the car, we driving to leave, right? Like we driving to go somewhere. I text my dad. I'm like, Pops, can you leave the keys under the door because I'm not home right now. If because I know everybody's gonna be sleeping, so can you leave the keys on the mat? He like don't do that. Just call me when you reach back. All that. After he said that, call me when you finally reach back. Yo, I'm like, okay, he calling me, okay. He like, hey, what you doing? Where are you? He's like, do you know outside's not a game? It's not that type of game. Mind you, I don't know what game we talking about. Like, come on, what are you talking about? What type of game? All I'm doing is trying to have some. First of all, guys, I say no before I finish the story. I didn't go to New York to quarantine. If I went to quarantine, I would have stayed in my house. I would have stayed in my house where I'm at right now, recording this video, and I would have quarantined. Like, first of all, I got the test for two reasons, so that people that I go see know that I don't have the virus, number one, and that how you say it, the city of New York as a whole don't say, oh, you got corona, you got to quarantine for 2 weeks. No, so that's the two reasons I got it. So why would I go to New York to quarantine if I know I got the virus and I want to hang out? I would just stay home where I'm at. So I'm like, what type of game you talking about? He's like, it's the corona here. You can't be jumping from house to house. Mind you, he said I can't jump from house to house. I didn't go to nobody's house. My whole time doing 3 weeks there, I didn't go to nobody's house. I probably went places, but I didn't go to nobody's house. But my family members, but my dad's house and my cousin's house. So after that, he's like, can't go from house to house. You know, Then he's like, where are you? I'm like, right. He's like, where are you? And he's like, dude, you're mad. I'm like, I got my mask. He's like, where are you? I'm like, I'm in my friend's car. He's like, I'm in my friend's car. He's like, oh, do you do type of stuff in Florida? Oh, you know, your mom got kids. Oh, do you know that do you know? Oh, you have to go get tested because your job needs a test, so you can't go there. You can't get sick and all that. I'm in my head. I'm like, bro, I'm masked up. I social distance. The thing is, I'm masked up and I social distance. I make sure that I don't get the virus. I make sure that I don't get the virus. I'm 40 deep, 50 deep, but I make sure I don't get the virus. Okay, my guy? I just don't get it. Then he's like, you know what? Don't come back tonight. Go to your cousin's house. And then when you come back, he's like, go to your cousin's house and in like 2-3 weeks. No, 2-3 days from now, my next day off, I'm going to send you your clothes. Mind you, I only had on street clothes. I had on street clothes And then he was like, don't come back. He said, don't come back. Go to your cousin's house. And then my next day off, I'm going to send you the clothes. And then after that was it. Something was done. Mind you, before he called me, I was bumping the aux. I had the aux. I was playing dumb music. Like, aux is like a cord. You plug it to your phone to listen to music on the car. Mind you, I was like, yeah, I was bumping. I was like, yeah, and I'm dancing, having fun. Yo, after that, I was tight. I didn't want to play no music. Yo, the whole time, I'm saying like, yo, he's serious. I'm tight. Why I'm tight? Because I got my clothes. I don't got my clothes. Like, the only clothes I got is what I came in the car with, which is my street attire. My tablet was there. My watch. Everything was there. Like, I didn't have nothing with me. My toothbrush was there. My do-rag. I didn't have nothing with me. My book bag. My suitcase. Like, I was really real life mad because my clothes was not with me. Next time, I'm going to think smarter. Next time, when I go to my dad's house, I'm going to make sure I go there with clothes just for that week. Clothes just for the week. So that if I'm at my cousin's house, because that's why I stay most of the time. If I'm at my cousin's house, I'm gonna have clothes. Yo, the whole time I'm sitting there, I'm like, yo, he's really, for real? Until today, I ain't gonna lie, until today, I'm still mad at the situation. I'm mad at the way he went about it. Oh, don't come back. Like, he said, don't come back. Go to your cousin's house, and then my next day off, I'm gonna send you your clothes. I'm like, yo, what's going on? I'm like, I was pissed. Every time I pissed off. Then, long story short, after that happened, my homeboy said, yo, what's the address to the house? I gave him my cousin's address. He took me to the crib, and that was it. The funny thing is, guys, I didn't really do that much time outside as I thought I was gonna do. Because he came out at 11 o'clock. By like 12:30, I was already back home. Like, I didn't really do that much time outside. Like, he came at 11 o'clock. We didn't even do nothing. We just went to get food. You know, we ate the food in the car, and then we went home. I didn't go to nobody's house. I had my mask on. I was in the back seat. You know, like, come on. My dad took it so serious. I understand. I'm not saying the virus is not serious. To me, I don't take it as a joke. I don't take it as a joke. Like, places I go, I make sure I am masked up. Like, my whole time in New York, I make sure I was masked up. I make sure that I had my mask on and stuff like that. But I just didn't like the way he did it. And after that, guys, I did not go back to his house. Ask me, in the comments below, tell me right now, do you think that was wrong for my dad to kick me out because I went out and hang out with my friend? Do you think that was something bad, something like that's something that he should kick me out for, or should he went about it a different way? Let me know in the comment section below. Do you think my dad should have went about kicking about me going out with my friends a different way? Cause he's the way it is. It's like he's saying like, oh, because I'm with my friends, I can get the virus. But mind you, he got to go to work. He got to take a car to go to work. He work around people. He has to go buy food for his kids. He has to go to the corner store. He has to go shopping. So mind you, any moment you can get the virus. It's not just me being in the car with my friends going to their house. I might catch it. He can catch it too, cause he go to work. So he can catch it going to work. He can catch it going to the corner store. He can catch it, cause he can say, you know what, yo, let me get a bacon and cheese, and then I give you bacon and cheese. And then he had chew on the bacon and cheese. He had chew. You know, he sneezed on it. Or he coughed. You know, and then, you know, that hand right there touched your bacon and cheese. That's virus right there. So he's, the way he's saying it, like, I'm the predator. I'm the prey. How you saying? Like I'm the bad guy. Like, you only can catch the virus if I'm with my friend. I'm at that crib and then whatever. No, you catch it. Anywhere you go, you can step outside right now. Put your feet outside. Boom, you got the virus. And you don't know that. So, last in the comments section below, let me know, do you think the way my dad went about it was bad? Should he went about it another way? I'm not saying what I did was right, but at the same time, what he did was wrong. Like, he could have went about it a different way. Like, he could have, he could have something different, you know? I understand why I came back to the house, and then he said, you know what, you gotta social distance from the kids, don't touch the kids, don't do that. I understand that. You know, I don't mind that, but, like, the way he did it, like, it was, all what he could have did, what he could have did was, he could have gave me my clothes, and then he said, you know what, you can come get your clothes, whatever, but I just don't want you in the house right now, you know, because of what you did. You know, he could have told me to come get my clothes. You know, it would have been all good. But just to let you know, guys, the next day, I didn't care if he was there or not, because it's my clothes. I need my clothes. I ring the doorbell. Whoever opened it for me, and I got my clothes, and I left, and I didn't come back ever again. So, I am out, and I'm out, guys. This is a story time about how my dad kicked me out the crib. And this is your boy, K to the I to the D, K to the I to the deep, peace.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you